Hey, future me again. Before we get into the main video, just wanted to point out this is another one of those adventure packs where it's not included in a VIP subscription. So if you're subscribing to the game, you don't get access to this area automatically. This is a separate purchase. I did not mention that in the video. Thought I should put it right here in the front so that if you're either following along playing with me and you're VIP, like I really recommend, or you're just buying things piecemeal as you go, just wanted to throw that out there right away. You're not doing anything wrong if you can't get in here. They purposefully made that one a separate purchase. So with that, let's get into the video. Welcome back to Strategy and Snark. As you can see today, we're on a slightly different character. I realized that I don't actually own Saltmarsh on the account I was playing on, but we're going to get so over-leveled on that character, I'm just topping over to some guy I found on my other account that's the same level and significantly weaker, so hopefully we can still make it through the quests. It'll also give a chance to show off a couple of other playstyles as we bounce around on characters that I have on stand-ins. This is a Bard Artificer, affectionately called a Bardificer. He's supposed to be a single weapon fighting, like, hand axe kind of character, but we're so low level that we actually don't have enough points to get the abilities we need to function at a basic level. Fortunately, repeating crossbows are so overpowered in the low levels that we can just kind of plow our way through anyway. Artificer even has a little spell called Conjure Bolts, so we never run out of ammunition. And it's cute. We have this little iron doggo following us around. He's very low level. Like, because we're a multi-class, he's not actually going to have all of his abilities. He's based on my 2 Artificer levels instead of, my total of 5. I really wish they would just make it your total character level. The pets are weak enough in this game as it is. Just let me play with the pets. Just make it character level, and let me make more than one. I'm already running around with hirelings most of the time anyway. So, we're going to go to Saltmarsh today. To access Saltmarsh, at least one of the spots is back here in the Gatekeeper's Grove that we did to do the Cerulean Hills quests that are right over there. Gonna just talk to this lady who says Saltmarsh over her head. Sure. Boom, you're in Saltmarsh. This is a much more recent expansion. It's significantly harder than anything else at level 3. Most new content tends to be scaled kind of to current power levels, and this one is no exception. This one being maybe the 3rd most recent expansion, give or take. 3rd most recent set of packs or something. It's pretty new. If you do buy one of those collector bundle things, they come with a bunch of extra items. This is the guy who gives you your items on every single character. I could grab a bunch of neat stuff from him, but I'm trying not to use anything that you wouldn't have just walking in here buying the basic stuff. So, we haven't run into one of these before. Sagas. Sagas are great. Tell me what needs to be done. Here are all 10 Saltmarsh quests. Kind of like a checklist. You do all of them, he gives you a bonus reward, which normally you take a giant chunk of XP. But sometimes they give you tomes to make your character better, or other treasure. Not random items, but very specific things. I don't remember if there's anything special on the Saga reward for Saltmarsh, but maybe we're going to get it. We're going to see what it is. This is also how you can tell if you missed a quest. Because 5 of the quests are we just talk to the people in right here in this tavern / boat. The other ones are out in the wilderness. So there's a house on a hill. Spooky noises coming outside. We'll investigate. We're a mercenary. Take out a smuggling ring. Okay. Main guy. Oh. Lots of things. This is the guy who just tells you which quest to go to next. He's not a quest himself, but I think you get a bonus treasure for doing those 4 quests specifically. Doop-de-doop-doo. This is technically a spoiler, getting this guy's quest now. And this guy wants me to go negotiate with some Lizardfolk. So, why are we here at level 3? Because they just like to give you the same quests, heroic and epic. Why are you here in epic? That Codex of the Infinite Planes, that giant book of magic that I don't actually know what it does by itself. There's a page here somewhere. We're here to get the page. To get the page, we're going to solve all the problems here, and at the very end, we'll get the page. That's kind of the main reason we go a lot of places, is just get the page of the Codex. So, we picked up the quests. That takes us back to where we were. We want this door to go nice, just right out into the wilderness. Saltmarsh is a pretty big area. You have the whole marsh. This is a really big, like, really big area. Let's see. I don't think there's really a right answer for what order to do stuff, so I guess we'll just start going this way. There are vendors outside the tavern. I want to say you can even... Are you the fancy one? No. This one. As we open chests in Saltmarsh, we will pick up these quartermaster chits. They just kind of drop in any chest, I think, and we can trade them for weapons. And these are pretty decent. I don't see the minimum level on it. I doubt that it's 1. But they've got a 2d6 cold damage plus 1 weapon is really all you care about. It also does some extra damage to things like Sahagin. Okay, we are more or less heading towards a quest. It's nice you can see the doors of quests on the map, so you can just kind of point to them and go. It would be really rough if you had to narrow in on, like, the quest itself. There's a couple later areas that the areas are so big that it almost doesn't help being able to see the door, but this one, we're just going up to the spooky house on the hill by aiming at the spooky house on the hill. The haunted house. So, I have done all these quests before, and because I'm a VIP, I haven't done them on this character. Because I am a subscriber on this account, I can go straight into Hard or Elite if I wanted to. I'm not confident in this character's functionality, so I think we're going to stay on normal mode unless this is too easy, because I'm level 5 and it's a level 3 quest. Get me some hireling. Alright, search for the rumored treasure in the haunted house. So, we're just going to start walking down hallways. There are lots of locked doors. This character can open locks, though. Success. What do we got? There's some mushrooms. That seems a little suspect. So we're going to send my very... Really? Really? You're going to just maybe try this side. As I ascended the stairs, did you really run all the way up and... I'll hit it myself. Alright, so we solve a little puzzle. One down. These are very short. I'm not thinking that... Oh wow, that one was really fast. I believe the way you get in here if you are not a thief and you can't pick the lock is you go up to the second floor and there's a hole in the ceiling. So you go in the second floor door, you fall down, and then you unlock the door from this side. Just, you know, that's how you're supposed to get in there normally. Oh, this one's unlocked. What do we have here? A lot of nothing so far. A dusty note. Look behind you. Okay. I looked behind me. Pew. So, what makes repeating crossbow good? It shoots 3 bolts at a time. Yeah, that was rude of that door to shut. Locked. I can fix that. Oh, no? Failed. I am facing the door. What else would I be facing? Ooh, a book. Ah. See, I've never had a lockpicker in this quest. I've always done it the normal way. The way you get in here if you can't pick the lock is you find this secret door from the other side. And you walk in. Because I think we need to know... Here we go. This book has a combination for a combination lock. First 3 numbers, 215. This character has a guild, so I'm using the guild chat to just throw my numbers in there so I don't have to remember them. How about this door? Oh, it's unlocked. What do we got? Looks like a bathroom. That's where our rest shrine is. Okay. Ah, some rats. So, you might be looking at my damage numbers here and going, wow, you are just one-shotting everything. Like, yeah, I'm 2 levels over this quest for 1. Also, I hit 3 times every time I click the mouse. And then I have that little delay while he reloads. I'm basically using a D&D shotgun. One book on the shelf is less dusty because it's actually a lever. And that's how you get in if you can't pick the lock. Weathered tome. Weathered tome. Come on. Neither of those had the other half of our combination. What else we got on the first floor? This quest, I believe, is about exploring and finding... I think our goal here is that there's a key we need to open one of the doors on the second floor, and that'll lead us to the end of the quest. Oh, that's interesting. There's a ghost family eating ghost dinner. And I cannot interact with any of them, so... we move on. They didn't invite us to dinner. Open door. Ah, this head lights up as an interactable object. Reach in the mouth. Pull a lever. Stones shifting overhead. That means literally look up. There's now an opening in the ceiling. You can climb these boxes. Climb the boxes. Climb the boxes. Thank you. And now you are in an upper room that is locked. So you can unlock it from this side. In case you can't have picked... In case you couldn't pick the lock. The music is very, like, combat focused, but there's nothing actually to fight here. So... I found the silver key. Ooh, what's this door? Oh, this is the key I needed the this is the door I needed the silver key for. And a fiddle that plays itself. Hello, fiddle. Are you actually just... Ah. So we'll just one-shot those guys and move on. It triggers after you read the note, apparently. We need to find an iron key, according to our quest tracker. We got a light over this door. I don't see... Don't see anything special in this room. I do know this quest has some somewhat random objectives. Oh, here's the room we would have dropped down to get into that locked room. I don't see anything on the other side I want. Door is locked. Gold key. Pick lock. Door cannot be picked. That's the one that ends the quest. Or is at least important. So there's randomly placed stuff. I can't know where they are. They're random. But I do know one of the spots that potentially has an item. Is this little corner over here. It's not a secret door or anything, but if you just search, there's a gold key. Somewhere in the quest, that'll pop up those little question marks going, there's something here. Like a perception check. A passive perception check. Gold key beneath the rug in front of the window. Now we can turn around and open that door. It's somewhere in the quest, and the little question marks will pop up. You just use the search icon. You don't actually need any ranks in search. You just need to push the search button. It is scripted that you find it. And there's a dude here. We can untie him. Pull the rag out. Okay. Okay, Ned. Apparently somebody jumped him. Turns out he might be lying. I don't remember seeing these options. That might be because I'm an intelligence-based character. You said you were unarmed. What's with the dagger? Couldn't you have used it when you got jumped? Alright, well. Ooh, caster. Kill the caster. Did not know there was a caster there. So, exploded him. Ooh. Can we fall down into that room? Apparently, like, we killed him faster than the game was expecting. We got his whole... his last words lasted a lot longer than he did. So apparently he was an assassin. That's interesting. Hello, ghost. Ghost. Wait a second. That's a ghost overlapping with a skeleton swaying. And that ghost is suspiciously non-moving. So, especially because we got jumped by an assassin, I'm starting to think that our ghosts here are just programmed illusions. Because this is Dungeons and Dragons. Just a minor illusion to make people think the place is haunted. What else we got? Spiders. Anything else? Oh, tome. 7-3. Oh, apparently we've angered a fire elemental? Why was there just a fire elemental hanging out? Oh, well. Hey, some salt meadow hay. I don't remember what we used that for. But I know it also drops in all the chests. You can trade in a bunch of it for something. I have already forgotten what those numbers were because we got attacked by an elemental. 7-3. So 21573. Stop climbing the box. Trunk. 21573. Ta-da! There's the iron key. Oh, that ghost is way bigger. Oh, that's not good. That's an actual ghost. And it is not dying nearly as fast as his friends, but still. Ranged combat. Very good. Because remember, they have to be able to catch up to you to hit you too. So if I can just run away... Take that, spider. Man, we do a lot of damage. So if I push Z, it brings up this, like, the inspection window for what I'm targeting. So I know this is the door that requires the iron key, so this is forward. I also just remembered I never cast my buffs. I'm very low level, so my buffs don't last very long, but, you know. It lasts for more than 0 time. Oh, I hear more spiders spawning. There's one. Kerpew. I believe this is another, like, look for the lever scenario. Yeah, there it is. I move so much faster now. With my little haste spell active, yeah. Man, I'm gonna feel so slow when we get onto the other character. Alright, what's in this door? A hallway that leads somewhere else. This map is not going to be very useful, huh? Because it overlaps the different floors. Pick a door. Nothing there. Hopefully. Dead spider, dead skeleton. Other dead spider. Yeah, I told you this thing is basically a shotgun. Even the skeletons that resist my piercing damage. Oh, there's a lever back there. Even the skeletons go down in 2 shots. Right, I don't know what that... Oh, hello. Oh, apparently this is like his house. We're gonna break line of sight. Just to keep him from casting spells at us. And he's dead. It's a good thing we're on normal mode. Got some more hay. I should probably look up what the hay's for. This quest feels a little long. Like, the first time I did this quest, boy, I spent a long time in here. Which, you know, getting some bang for your buck is good. But I didn't realize how you get the gold key to move on. I didn't realize you had to just search at the random spot. Because I wasn't on a searchy character. That took a while. I think I might have even had to Google, like, what the game was expecting me to do to progress. Man. I told you, like, this character's not even specialized for repeating crossbows. We only have the proficiency because I'm an artificer. They're crazy. Crazy. The only thing they can't really do is area of effect damage, so I can only kill one guy at a time, unlike our Paladin, who's like hitting and cleaving and killing multiple guys at a time. But it's still nice to be able to kill from a distance. Like, we're gonna just... Oh, this is the boss, so... But I'm gonna back up as much as I can. And we're just gonna go pop, 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 and kill just all these guys in one volley each. The boss is a mage. I feel like I should take him out first, but I'm kind of hoping these guys charge forward and distract him long enough I can thin him out. I've put them both onto aggressive to hopefully make that happen. Oh, apparently he just mirror images himself. Okay. I guess we're just shooting whatever comes up. Hey. Boom, dead. Anybody left? No? All dead. Again, this character is terrible. It's just the repeating crossbow is doing all of the work here. It falls off, like, it's not that it stays good, it's just that it hits so fast for the level. I get 3 shots, and most things don't take 3 hits, especially on, like, normal mode, you 2-shot most things. So even though I'm doing kind of bad, lower damage per hit, I'm doing 3 hits, and everything dies. So 1 down. What's the next closest quest? Probably those 2 right there. Oh, I can read the names. Ruined Tower Basement and Crabber's Cove. Sure. Ah, I bet you that tower in the distance. Ruined Tower Basement? Yeah. That's where we're going. We're going to go ahead and get on our horse. Just beeline it. Well, that's kind of a nice horse. I don't remember where I got that one. Probably from, like, the Saltmarsh Collector's Edition or something. All horses do is make you run faster, and they only work in town and in these wilderness areas. So if you don't have your horse, it's not a big deal. But if you have keep on the Borderlands, you can go get the basic one. Alright. That cut our swimming time down substantially. Yeah, and I was right. This is the quest. So, we've even got some villagers outside. I believe we talk to them and they say, hey, there's a weird noise going on in this abandoned old tower. I'm a mercenary. In we go. Quest is called Back to Basics. I kind of like that. Just investigate a spooky noise in a spooky basement. Back to basics. I'm going to turn on my run speed because that was pretty nice. Just 5 minutes of me go fast. This quest, off the top of my head, is all about finding the levers that you need to open the actual basement. We're not in the basement. We need in the basement. Dead. If I can see them from these long hallways, they're gonna die pretty quick. Dead. Dead. Anybody else? Dead. Anybody else? I am pretty sure I cannot make this jump. But there's a glowy door on the other side I'm suspicious about. I do see that we could potentially jump in... Well, if we jump in that water, look how fast that's going. We might not have a chance of going anywhere other than that way. You'll be able to see it more as we go, but it's using like the old school like graph paper design for the map here, because Saltmarsh is like an old classic module. It's pretty cool. It's a nice little touch. Not every map needs to be a miniature high-resolution version of what you're looking at already. Sorry, spider. You were visible from way too far away. Ooh. We're on a trap character. We can actually search, find the control panels, and turn off the traps so we don't have to dodge. If you hate traps, if you really want to make sure that you never get hit by a trap, play the trap character and you can just shut them off and run through and you never have to worry about it. There's a couple times that the box to turn it off is on the like the far side of it hallway. It's on the other side of the trap. So you don't always get to turn it off ahead of time, but most of the time the game is like, yeah, if you've got a rogue, you can turn it off. Here's lever number 1. I want to say it's 3. Everything's in 3s. Rule of 3 is a thing. I'm going to say this is probably the dead end. I was apparently wrong. Which way do we go? I'm going to go this way. Yeah, this was the dead end, I think. Just pegs the skeletons. I like going down the dead ends first, because then there's less backtracking. Going down into some spooky cave. And some skeletons pop out of their crypts. That's not good. Back to your undeath. Or back to your first death, I guess. Jump, because I'm a dwarf and I'm not tall enough to make the shot otherwise. I've mentioned it before, but your arrows, or crossbow bolts, literally go in the direction you fire. So it is drawing a perfect line between my crossbow and the enemy. And if the enemy has something in the way, it won't hit them. But you have infinite range. Like, legitimately infinite range. You can hit something. As long as the game knows that the object is there, you can hit it. And you can sometimes even kill enemies that aren't even on your screen because the game hasn't drawn them, but it knows that they're there. I knew something else was supposed to happen. We didn't get the third rune. A flame skull. I hope he likes getting crossbow bolts to what's left of his face. And a chest. Just some hay. So maybe it wasn't a dead end. Rats. I forgot about rats. So, we just finished the catacombs last episode. Just look at the difference between even a remastered old pack and a new pack. There's already so much more detail everywhere. Like just the piles of dirt and stuff, because this is where they were excavating that tunnel. The dirt had to go somewhere. Oh, here's another lever. it feels good to explore this stuff. Maybe because it's new. I've done catacombs more times than I want to count, but I've only done this maybe 3 times. This will be 4. So it's all still new. Not new, but it's still fresh. And fresh is good. Let's see. No lever, moving on. And yeah, to be fair, this is just run through, pull 3 levers. That's technically this quest. Ah, that's where we need to end up. So we need to go back through the middle, probably. Or I just missed a lever in a room. But there's an obvious way we can go. Nice big hallways. Like, yeah, there's no practical, like, real-world reason for the rooms to be this big. But in game, it is sure nice to not have to, like, be crowded in those little waterworks tunnels with all the nooks and crannies. It's nice to have some shooting room. That's a shrine room, which I might as well open the door. You never know. Oozes are way easier to kill on a ranged character because you're hitting them with the projectile, not your weapon. So goblins. My crossbow will never take damage like my sword will, so I don't really have to care. There are oozes that will split in half if you hit them with the wrong damage type. Usually piercing, which is the ranged weapon type. But they also get, like, progressively weaker as you split them up. So it's like, alright, well, I just cut you in, like, 16 pieces, but each of you are 1/16 the danger. And then usually the dog runs over, breathes fire, and they've only got like a max HP of 4 or something because they've been split so many times. Yeah, usually you kill the oozes faster than the splitting matters. Back in the day, it used to be a thing. Back in the day, it was Muckbane or don't hit the ooze because we don't want to have to put up with it. Pretty sure that's the boss. So I'm going to activate Know the Angles. It gives me just some bonus damage for 1 minute because that's the rank I have. Oh, now we must defeat the Nightmare. Oh, there it is. I'm going to refresh that. I'm going to play myself a little song because I'm technically a bard. And I think I'm going to, I'm going to cast Resist Fire, because Nightmare is probably fire-based. Don't know. I don't use my mana for anything else, so let's just... We walk to the edge. Apparently we're supposed to be... we're not supposed to shoot him from up here. Sorry, Mr. Nightmare, but I'm... I didn't know I was supposed to melee you. Oh, he's just going to make that really, really hard for me to walk in there, huh? Alright. We're going to have to run through the fire. Refresh. Click on the thing so you can go in, and it will load you in on the other side. Look, I took damage when I was loading. 2 shots, Nightmare's down. Because repeating crossbow. If you don't want to take damage during your loading screen, make sure you're on the inside of the room before you trigger the boss. That's what we learned today. And treasure chest. Anything fancy? Ooh. We got a fancy. Let's see what that is. I will say, this game is very stable. It very rarely crashes on me, and most of the time, if you crash, just turn it back on, you'll be right where you were. But our quest is technically finished, So if I leave the quest, it will just close the instance behind me. So if we're going to look at an item, take the item, then look at it, just in case you get booted out of the quest randomly. Just a good habit to be in. Oh, are you a new hand axe? Yeah, it's not as good. So, named items. Remember, named items give us more bonuses than anything else. For 53% fortification, so 50-50 shot of not taking a crit. And +3 to all of our saving throws, so we have a way better chance of not getting hit by spells and traps. That's pretty good. What's a docent? 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 They don't have a pronunciation guide for this stuff. That is what the Warforged use as armor. Kind of a Iron Man's arc reactor kind of thing. You put it boop in your chest, and that is your armor because your body is made of wood and metal. You basically are a suit of armor. So I can't wear this, even though it is, mine's not terrible, but yeah, I can't wear it. But my pet, not that. Where's my character screen? My little iron defender it counts as a Warforged for purposes of equipping this. And all he's wearing, he's wearing basically nothing. So that comes off. That, not high enough level, really? Minimum level 3. We will keep it for later when my dog is higher level. Another one of those, like, dang it, we're a multi-class. And this guy's not going to level up. We're going to run through Saltmarsh. He is eligible to level up, but I'm going to leave him at level 5 because I was playing with somebody else with this character, and I don't want to out-level him. We will take treasure, though. Our boots are very boring, but I'm going to just take heroic deeds. So, heroic deeds are basically reputation for your guild. Since I don't care about items unless it's something really fancy, I usually just take guild renown to passively, slowly help the guild get more abilities. The higher level your guild is, the more ship buffs you get for going to your ship. I don't have them right now because I haven't been to the ship, which is fine. I'm trying not to use stuff you might not have. Hello, Bostwick Gurn. So, every night, a ghost comes up to him asking to be released. We'll go check it out. We don't mind spooky. So, oh, and there's some people got kidnapped. I suppose we will also handle that by running fast and hitting ever so slightly harder.
This building looks abandoned from the outside, but once inside, you can see signs of
He's not active yet because I haven't walked close enough. Hi. Bloop dead. Bloop dead. We accidentally killed both of them because I shot 3 and it killed the first guy and the other 2 carried on to hit the other guy. Ranged is very powerful. Like, I really like playing like bow characters. And even like the throwing weapon characters I like being ranged. Wizard is okay. I mean, Wizard's great. Wizard and Sorcerer. It's not quite the same thing when you're... Oh, that didn't work at all. Where's the lever? Oh, I missed something up there. So, casting spells just feels different. You know, you cast Fireball, you expect things to explode. I'm just using basically a gun in Dungeons and Dragons. I cast gun. I cast gun again. I cast gun a third time, and hey look, we saved one of the kidnapped people. Apparently, they kidnapped him because he's a translator, but he's the crappy translator. His boss is the good translator. There's little memorandums to give you an idea of what the bad guys are going after. I thought oh, I did. Here we go. We pulled the green lever. This opened. Now we can walk up the stairs. Cast gun a couple times. That one guy threw himself in front of his friend very valiantly and died, and then I just shot his friend anyway. Alright, making our way down. Making sure the hirelings keep up. Cast gun. You want to have a really easy low-level experience? Try repeating crossbow. I will reiterate, it does not stay good forever. Repeating crossbow is fine, and like you can build into it to keep it like the damage okay, but it definitely falls behind what the actual weapons can do once you get up later. Like once the being able to hit 3 times with 1 click stops auto-killing everything, it starts getting a little slow. Somebody was trying to shoot a Hadouken. But yeah, for now it's pretty broken. Long as I can see what I'm shooting at. Not so, you know, and even if I have to run away from something, we just run. Oh, missed the lever somewhere. It's in there. Just backing up. The enemies generally aren't going to be fast enough to chase you and attack. Forgot how broken gun was at low levels. More cool air from below. I think it's already said that these guys are smugglers down here. Pirates of some kind. This is a pretty long, well, I mean, if they are smugglers, they need a way to actually get to the shore so their house doesn't look that obvious. We can't go that way till we hit the 3 levers. Is anybody surprised? The number 3 makes its appearance again. So we run through another house section looking for levers. Oh, Scarlet Brotherhood guys. They also seem to be allergic to bullets. Oh, trap. This little white line that I don't think you could see. Let's do that again. When you find a trap, yeah, I won't show it up. Oh, have to cast a gun a few times. One moment. When you find a trap, the game will like draw a line to where the trap is to make sure that you know where the box is. It's not just like, oh yeah, it's... Because if this was Dungeons and Dragons, they would just say, yes, you found the thing, and you would go to it. But in this game, you could quite easily miss what they are talking about. I'm sure that there's a hidden door right here. Do I not have enough search to find it? Oh. It's not hidden, it's a lever. And the trap was actually these pressure plates. And now they're disabled. And the chest is locked, but I can unlock it because I have Artificer levels. Artificer's just cool rogue. And we take all their stuff. They're smugglers. They probably didn't pay for it anyway. Got 2 more levers to find. Cast gun. Cast gun. Cast gun. Gun is a really good spell. I'm even going to reload my bolts just so I don't accidentally run out and start firing blanks. That gets awkward. Oh, that guy took 2 gunshots. Hey, we found the other captive. So apparently, the cultists trying to summon a great evil have no idea what they're doing, right? This is a book club gone wrong, is really what this is. There's a chest right there. Is this a I can go through a secret door? Or is it just literally in the room next door? Yeah, here's the lever. I think that's 3. Sometimes it gets a little awkward when you're in these like building environments because you can see what's on the other side of stuff without actually knowing that it's not just another path around. I think that chest that I saw when I hit Q to select item was the one we already got. We were just on the other side of the wall. So we hit all 3 levers. Now this door should be open. Cast gun as soon as we see anybody. Oh, we actually missed a shot. Chanting is usually bad. Just not a lot of good reasons to chant. Yes, come one at a time. Down long, narrow hallways. That's right. One at a time, which would be grand. Alright, lever 1. Slightly out of position, but stuff happens. How many levers do we need? 2? Probably 1 in each direction. What? This one needs its own lever? Odd. That's the way we came. Cast gun. If they catch up to us, we run backwards while casting gun. So we found those 2 levers, but there's a green door too. I don't see any more levers. Oh well. You might have to go in the one door, flip a lever, then you walk into the other one. Just to make sure they're funneling you in the right direction. Oh, they actually summoned a demon. And it's dead. And these guys are dead. Probably died during the summoning. I bet you, yeah. Just like I said. The green levers in this door to make sure that you went in this door first so that the quest happened in the right order. Alright. We're going to break line of sight on that wizard. Go poop. Alright, well, he was easy. With the power of gun. Bonk. Mysterious voice in a mystically bound coffin. I like this guy. You talk to this guy, he's like, hey, I'm actively evil, I know. And he knows. He knows. You say no. Fair enough. It's like, yeah. Ooh, we got another item. I like that this guy's not like, I'll haunt your family for generations if you don't let me out. He's just like, yeah, I get it. Like, obviously you're not going to let me out. But maybe, you know. I mean, thanks for asking. Honestly, kind of more inclined to open it because he was like, you know, it's fine. Just, I'll sit here in silence. It's better than listening to those guys. Like, yeah, honestly, if I was on my, like, my level 32 character, I'd pop the lid. I'd be like, you know what? Let's see what's in here. This thing was already defeated once. It's mystically bound in this coffin. I can basically one punch man my way through Tarrasques. It's like, yeah, I'll let you out. You do anything bad, I will yeet you into the astral sea. I just kind of like his attitude. What do we got here? Salt Iron Bracer. Lots of strength, sheltering, lots of save and HP. This is pretty good. And if we put 5 salt iron items on, we also get some more defense. And 1 to all stats. Well, I don't care really about strength. I think I'd rather keep my 4 damage reduction from arrows. But I will lock it so I don't accidentally sell it. So we've got 2 items so far out of 3 quests. That's way better than normal. I think it's only like a 10% chance on normal to get a named item. Goes up to 33 on elite. We are ahead of the curve. And we get a generic reward from you. Nothing I care about. Three quests down. I think we need to go... What's you? Lizardfolk Lair. I want to say Sahagin Fortress is the last quest. So we don't want to go to the last quest. So we're going to go... Aim for this? There's another quest up here. I know there's another quest. I don't know where it is, and I'm not seeing a door. Alright, we'll aim for Lizardfolk Lair, because it's this way. I thought there was another quest, like, in town. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 3 more quests that I don't even know where they are on the map. 2 of them I'm pretty sure I know what are. And then the other one I thought was in town. Apparently not all of the doors show up. Oh, was that an orange name? No? Okay. I'm not going to bother to stop and kill random enemies. I will stop if I see a named bad guy, because they come with treasure chests. What's this? Did we find what I wanted?
It looks as though many travelers have used this campsite.
Yeah. This is one of the things I wanted. This is one of the quests that apparently doesn't want to show up on the map. So, I mean, now it shows up. Finding the quests like this, just like, you can go to Google and just go DDO Saltmarsh map, and it'll give you a map of the whole area so that you know vaguely which direction you need to head in. This one, I believe you are intended to see the smoke. That's what got my attention. You run towards the smoke, you find the campsite. Spend the night. Literally, the quest is rest for the night. You try to take a long rest, and something happens. Very classic D&D. You are awakened by a noise. Let's go investigate. I'm gonna guess we don't go towards the mist. We go towards like the open area. And here's a guy.
A lone smuggler stands here, dazed and thinking.
More Sahagin are coming to attack us. Fortunately, I have a gun. Anybody else want to cast gun? Hi, are we done yet? Nope. Okay. How about that one? Now we'll talk. So, we're going to go save the rest of the smugglers. Basically, we're going to go island, 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 island into the end of the map. Just a couple little fights. This is not a hard quest. I kind of like this one. I like the theming of you got woke up in the middle of a long rest. It'd be even cooler if, like, they didn't heal you. But you already don't heal when you walk into quests. Pew. We break this Hagen thingy, they get mad, we kill this Hagen. Now they're not mad anymore. We have solved both problems. Protecting people is fine. Ooh, they show up as red dots on the map. That's convenient. Then I know which way to turn. Alright, give me some more red dots. So the map's up here. And I can use tab to target the nearest enemy. Yeah, this is gonna be really easy with the repeating crossbow. Pew. Apparently it doesn't count unless I'm close. Pew. Curpew. Oh, it'll work on that, but I apparently have to be actually here. Man. I'm not trying to make it look like low-level quests are just like pushovers. Remember, we're on normal mode and I'm over-leveled. And I'm using one of the like broken early game weapons that it's not nearly this good later in the game. But it feels nice. It feels nice to just point and click and there goes away. There goes the bad guys. No. No fear. He stunned me after I pulled my trigger, so he still died. Defeat an optional guy? Assistance needed. I think the optional guy is on... Yeah, right there. So trained sea lion. Oh, that thing has way more HP. Oh, he's fast. Alright. Sea lion down. But Zorleth didn't really stand a chance. That wasn't Vlesh, though. Where's Vlesh? I feel like I need to kill him to save him from having such a terrible name. Yeah, he's probably a Sahagin, but by human standards, your name is Vlesh. It's like flesh. Not a pretty name. Yeah, I can't go any further into the mist. The optionals are like on these extra islands. So I feel like it shouldn't be that hard to see where he is. Oh well. We got a optional. And down goes the beacon. Invader champion. Got any more? Because my crossbow is not impressed by these Sahagin. We're making Saltmarsh look a little easier than it actually is. Yeah, if these weren't like slightly stronger bad guys for being a newer expansion. Oh, is that what this is? Assistance needed. Alright. If we were in like catacombs, Yeah, we'd be like one-shotting everything, no question. Are you Flesh? There we go. And Flesh is dead. More treasure for me. Even the... We might up it to hard just so it's not kind of so laughably easy. See if you can handle hard mode. Since he has the ability to open on hard anyway. Because he is absolutely not threatened on normal mode. Not even a little bit. On the other hand, we're not really here to show off how to do the quest at max difficulty. That would be Reaper, and I have no Reaper experience. We are here to show off the quests. So our goal here is to just do every quest. So, normal's fine. Are we... This must be the boss. He moves pretty quick. He also dies pretty quick. We even killed his little pet water elemental before we even got close. Well, another one dead. No item this time. Constitution 2 level 3 ring is actually pretty good though. So there is still one near town that I'm sure it's like 2 feet from the tavern and I just missed the quest giver. Claim your treasure. Alright, we're going to jump back on the horse because it's a little... Hello, random house. I think this is just an explorer. I don't think this is a quest. Yep, just a little XP for finding it. Getting on the horse to make it a little easier. By moving fast, most enemies aren't nearly fast enough to chase you and they give up after a little while of running. Especially when there's very dense enemy groups like in here. This is an interesting quest. This is Thousand Teeth's Lair, a giant crocodile. I lose my hirelings in here constantly because you do not want to step in the water. Not only is there a giant crocodile, Peter Pan style, swimming around in a circle, but there's little bitey things that do damage if you even just get in the water. There is a Sahagin priest under a shield. We want to mess with his stuff. And by messing with his stuff, we will get him to come out of his little shell. We are at a super advantage having a ranged attack here. Because as we mess with stuff, the Sahagin spawn. And, oh boy, is it nice to be able to kill them without having to jump through the water. Why was it not letting me target this one? Weird. Now I don't... Am I just too close? I think I was just too close. We want ones that are 3 directions. We'll go this way first. We want 3 directions because we need to split our one beam to hit 3 different things. So this has to go like this. Oh, more Sahagin. Let's see. What can I do differently? This has to go that way, but this has to be like that. I want it to go like this. Nope, that's still not right. But we can do this. There we go. Found the way through. One done. Moving on to the next one. Jumping on the barrels. Not really paying attention to where... Oh. Thousand Teeth decides to come play. You fight it off. It goes back to swimming in circles. Alright, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to use the splitter. Oh, there's a quadruple splitter right. Oh, there's an easy one. Yeah, this one was way simpler. Another wave. Get it? A wave of water creatures. Alright, I'm gonna pull my hirelings over to me, target myself, and have the hireling top me off. And then tell them both to stay put again. Because I do not want them jumping around in the water and not being smart enough to get out so the bitey things stop hurting them. Alright. Really? You can break the barrels. You don't want to, because their barrels are your bridges. So be careful fighting the Sahagin that you don't break your way of staying out of the bitey things. Is this just literally the same one? No, it's in a different position, but it's still really, really close. Oh, there's no crooked one there? Wow. Wow. Not playing well with others. Go this way. There we go. One more. This quest I almost didn't even do on hardcore because I did not have a ranged attack. I didn't trust the hirelings not to... I tried. Hardcore being the, you die, you're dead forever. I tried this quest multiple times. But I always chickened out. There's just not quite enough room to fight. And it's such a low level. Alright, we're gonna do the exact same thing we've been doing. There we go. Take that. Barrier down. You're dead. We still have to slay Thousand Teeth. And there he is. We're going to shoot him from over here, so he's mostly dead before we are even anywhere close to being attacked by him. So, I like the lore of this quest, too. The crocodile is actually sacred to the tribe here, but because the enchanter is like controlling it, you are tasked with killing it so the other faction of Sahagin can't use it, but your faction of Sahagin won't do it because it's their sacred cow. They won't do it. Yeah, the Lizardfolk. The Lizardfolk won't kill it because it's sacred to them. But they'll allow you to do it. Alright, there's That's a quest. That's a quest. And there's another quest, like, on the far side. We're going to horse up and look for it. There's one along the very far right edge, I'm pretty sure. Ah, cliff. Is that it? Nope, that's just a...
This small druid's grove
Hi.
is my peace.
That's unusual. Just find a friendly guy. Come on, I know you're out here. I don't know why it wasn't letting me jump off that cliff. Hole in the ground. There we go. Start climbing down. Found a hole in the ground. Why not explore? I was gonna say, are they just gonna kill me? Ah, Featherfall. Just, maybe I should have. Splat. You died. Defeated by gravity. Alright. This quest is just, you found a hole in the ground and you wanted to go exploring. That's it. And you fight bullywugs.
The passageway splits here, with forks leading north and south.
They were very proud of their, like, bullywug character model, and then we very rarely actually see them in Saltmarsh. I think there's this quest, and then, like, one other one we see bullywugs. Which is a little bit of a shame, because somebody had to do a lot of work to add a new character model to the game, and then it doesn't get used much. What do we got? Ooh, an optional. He summons crayfish. Your whole shtick is you summon attack crayfish. Okay. Not a druid I've ever heard of. But, you know, sometimes you cast summon monster and the DM's like, hey, it says I get to pick. You can request a tiger. You're going to get crawfish. But, you know, there's a reason that the dungeon master picks the animal. You're not supposed to just be able to say, I would like to summon 12,000 poisonous snakes at CR 1/16. Alright, what's this? This is a... There's a clue here. Red diamond. What does it mean? Don't know. Probably going to have some runes that we're going to have to type in. Like, they have these, like, the rune wheels. They've got multiple patterns on them, and you turn them to the one that you want. It's basically a giant combination safe. Like, it's just big for the sake of you being able to see it in a video game. It would be very tiny if it was actually a real thing. Here we go. Blue triangle. And again, just using my guild chat that you can't see because I've got it blocked. But I just use it for notes because I'm usually the only one on. Lever is locked. Can I just unlock it? Lever cannot be picked. Oh. There's a second thing we were supposed to hit. Well, let's go find it. I'm guessing we turn right and go down right here. Yep. We forgot to go all the ways before being filtered into the one way we're allowed to go. That's okay. We found yellow star? I used diamond on the other one. Is this supposed to be a star or just a fancy diamond? I don't know. They never actually gave us what the developers consider, like, the actual names of the runes and stuff. Maybe they're actually from Eberron. Maybe they're, like, legitimately... Oh, hey. Elim is now dead. And the rune is now active. Chest? No? Okay. I didn't even see that frog guy. I thought I was just going to go up and high-five the rune. Alright. Now we can go through the door. Seems rather elaborate to, like, go through all this trouble to make sure that nobody could get through this door unless they went through all of your other guys first, as opposed to just putting all of your guys right here and making it really, really hard for somebody to get through them all. This room. A lot of jumping coming up. A lot of jumping. You need to jump. Boing, 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 boing. You have to jump. You gotta go a lot. Now we're gonna turn these wheels. Red, diamond. Blue was triangle. Come on. This one tells you when you get it right. They don't normally do that. And yellow was star. There we go. I think that turns off some of the traps on the pillars. You still have to actually make all of these jumps. And remember, if you're having trouble making, like, the distance, like you just don't have enough jump to get high enough on some of these, take your armor off. Because that will effectively give you, like, +5 to your stat, most likely. This lever here, this is the halfway mark. This is your checkpoint. If you fall off from here, you can climb up the ladder and start from here instead of the beginning. I lagged a second there, so we almost fell. And almost to the top. It would be exceedingly dangerous to be jumping onto the top of little pillars next to a waterfall. Everything here would be super slippery. I'm almost surprised they didn't put ice physics on the ones by the waterfall. There we go. Pull lever. I want to say this lever is another way to make this easier for everybody else. Yeah. Yes, yes. I cast gun. Alright, gun has been cast. Turn off the waterfall. All your party members who couldn't make the jumps can climb up the ladder. So only one person needs to actually make it across. But the shame if you don't even try. I believe... Excuse me. I believe this is the end of the quest. Just gonna kill as many as we can kill from here. Boss is like dead before he even gets to me. No treasure chest? It must be with the Must be up there. Treasure chest? There we go. It's by the exit. Don't accidentally click on the ladder first, or you'll leave and it'll shut the door behind you and you won't get your chest.
A large hole leads down beneath the earth.
Just talking to the quest again.
Stranger smell.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Now we go do those two quests. Still throwing me off that I have one that I missed in town. I'm sure. Like, I know what quest it is. I just don't know where in town it is. Oh, we haven't picked the quest up yet. Okay. Okay. We have to talk to the guy first. Then it'll let us in the quest. I might be able to get your cargo back. Oh, thank you so much. Okay. I'm gonna go get your cargo back. Better not be children. This threw me off at first. It's like, alright, what the hell am I supposed to do?
It must be somewhere below.
You're actually... Come on. I'm now second guessing myself again. I'm pretty small and I can't fit in there. What am I doing wrong? Oh. I'm pretty sure I did that last time too. You just walk down here. I just didn't walk far enough in the room to notice. Sog Shadow Moss just gives you water breathing for a short time. So if you are worried about being able to make the swim, you can just chain them, like go from one to the next one. Where do we go next? More down? More down. So mysteriously, this lady's treasure, her cargo, she hit a rock, tore a hole in her ship, and it went down a crevice that also was under her ship? And just happened to connect to this giant cave network? Why were you sailing your boat through a marsh to begin with? Like, it's not deep water. I wouldn't even take a rowboat. It's like, it's that shallow. It's a marsh. There's a reason we use those hoverboat things to get around in Florida.
There are doorways to the north and to the south. The north door is sealed, leaving the south.
Need to pull a lever again. Man, it's kind of crazy how much damage, how fast things go at range. Alright, I can smell a puzzle tile on the other side of this door, so I think we're going the right way this time. Ah, is that a water elemental? No, it's just froth. Just froth from the weird water. So, I've mentioned this before. If you see red ones, those are traps. Don't light them. Right? But if you solve the puzzle backwards, you don't have to worry about it. I feel like we want to light all three. I apparently can't move that, so we're gonna rotate this so that's not powered. Rotate it again so that's not powered. And this is ready to turn this direction on when we're ready. Probably, well, no, we can't change this one either, so this piece not very useful. It would go through this guy, so let's break that connection. Break that connection. So far it's going to go. Fine. Set these up. Oh, did not mean to do that. Didn't want to turn it on quite yet. So blah, 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 blah. It'll go up here. We'll route it this way where it'll split off and hit that one and then that one. Okay. Duh. And I wasn't paying attention that I forgot to turn that off. I wasn't paying attention. See? That's what happens when you light it up. It goes boom. But I know we turned off that one. Whoop. Done. Sneaky trap. So I think what it's saying is that this wall went down. Danger. There's a trap behind a wall. Oh, there actually is traps. Voices in the distance. Man, I keep meeting all these new people and everybody is allergic to bullets. It's such a downer. Just a bunch of stuff. That's probably like the whoop, 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 whoop. This is why I train Spot in addition to Search. Spot gives you the warning that you need to search. But Search is what actually finds it. So if you don't know where everything is, you can use Spot. Yeah, at least this is open now. Alright, down we go. Down again. Down again. Back into the water. I do like that they have water tunnels here, because most of the guys you're messing with are Lizardfolk. They're amphibious. They should be using water more often. It's their advantage. It's an advantage without being, like, irreparably overpowered, because with magic I can compensate and also breathe water. This is probably a lever in each direction scenario. Oh, this guy took 3 volleys. Free toy inside. This looks like we're starting to get close to the end. Remember, we came here to find her cargo, right? Cargo. We've gone a lot farther than just, oh man, my cake batter muffins got stolen. What'll I do? Please go pull the crate out of my sunken boat. You think it's coincidence that the boat got stuck over this, like, Lizardfolk attack hole? They're either in on it or I mean, they gotta be in on it.
You can see a pile of crates matching the sailor's description
Oh,
on the other side of the room.
we found the crates. Time to activate all of my buffs, including shield, which I've never bothered with before. I have all these buffs. Boom. Let's go. Spawn something. Weapons are needed for the High Shaman's plan. So apparently, weapons.
The Lizardfolk trader was there. Now, cargo.
Not wine, but brand new swords.
Found the crates that were looking.
Somebody was smuggling swords.
It seems that sailor wasn't telling the truth.
What do you really expect to happen? Hey, I dropped my wine. Can you go get it? And it turns out it's a chainsaw. It's like, yeah, just call it wine. That's just what I call a chainsaw. I just call it wine. Like, no, that's not how words work. You use the word that matches the thing you're talking about. That's how words work. You are not conveying the correct idea if you're just using the wrong word. Now you're going to give me all the praise. Should be one more kind of littler quest right here, and then I have to decide if... Oh, there's a named guy over there. Get off me, birds. What's that? The Whaler. Let's kill the Whaler. Apparently I need to jump, so I make the shot. Apparently the Whaler has a pet crocodile. Look at that. I got my 25 slain and a rare encounter at the same time. We've gotten 1,000 experience just walking between quests here. Apparently I have to actually find a way up this hill, because that's where our quest is. It's right there, the Lizardfolk lair. Hey, horsey. Can you make this go faster? I want up this hill without having to walk 20 miles. Come on. Not seeing a great way up yet. Oh, here we go. Here we go. You had to come from this way. Dunwater Brute. Eh, you don't look like a rare. Alright. Stop the Lizardfolk invasion. Okay.
A Lizardfolk calls to you.
Our queen will wish to meet with you. Okay. So, this is, like I mentioned at the crocodile one, the Lizardfolk are having a bit of a civil war. So some of them are not only sympathetic to us, they know who the actual threat is and what's really going on. And all of the other guys are just like following a cult of personality because they're dumb. There are some neutral ones. There are some ones that are just like, I'm gonna raise my little babies. Don't bother me. Don't want to be involved. So we're supposed to talk to the queen, but... Free treasure chest. I'm pretty sure the queen is right here. Yep. Find the queen. Take that, shaman. Take this, archer. Alright. Queen says, perfectly happy to be friends. However, she only has control over half the Lizardfolk because there is a Lizardfolk shaman who is saying, "Oh, ooga booga, we're the best. Time for us to take out everyone and claim the entire land of Saltmarsh for ourselves." Okay. Is it already time to go over here? This is a huge map with lots of twisty back and forths. This quest actually has 3 stages. 1, find the queen, talk to her. Stage 2. Find the head priest and kill him. Chest is locked. Not for long. It's very rare to get named items in a side chest. You pretty much have to get to the end chest. Oh, if we kill all the officers, we get more XP. See the citizen? Not fighting. Gonna leave him alone. We don't need to worry about eggs. I want to say, I know we have to go left and right, but I don't remember why. I suspect it's a case of find the key and or lever. Pretty sure we go this way first.
A group of Lizardfolk warriors are practicing their combat skills against an extremely agitated ally.
Did you stun all of those guys back there? Alright. Owlbear takes a lot of damage. You're supposed to be killing the other guys, and the owlbear's a bonus, but eh. That just takes me back. So this must not have been the room I was thinking of. The minister's quarters are marked on the map. Sounds important. Oh, right.
Minister Soggy advises you
There's a puzzle back here.
pile of knowledge he has set up inside his
He says, going back, speak the phrase knowledge is power. /say, knowledge is power. Open sesame. Another case of get the light over there without touching the trap. Which we're going to do right this time, because I can find lots of traps. This would be a terrible room to just accidentally blow yourself up. So, we're going to start from over here. Actually, can I use spot and search? So, because I have a high enough search, we have learned we're actually activate all 4 red tiles to disarm the trap, not the one under the book. So we want to light these up. We're going to still do them all at once in case they actually do trigger the trap. So this one has to go at least like this. Very likely like this. We can hit. Actually, that one is also going straight. But this one has to go like that. So that'll connect, and then it'll send that up, up. The symmetry is going to get me, isn't it? Oh, need to finish this one too. So if I connect that, it'll light up that, it'll light up that, it'll send this light up here, which, boom, that one's, oh, that's on the other side, dang it. Which means this one has to go like this. We actually don't care about going that way, so we go like this. Again, this one has to go like this. There's no possible other way for it to go. Has to go like this, and it's... So that'll get that one, but now we need to connect that. We're not taking advantage of this being a splitter. Feel like this... Nope. Didn't mean right now. Feel like that needs to go straight. That can still go like that. But if that goes straight... Doesn't feel quite... right, unless this one actually can get connected way up here. More like this. Well, it wouldn't make a difference. That's just making it take longer to get over there, but it's still not giving us our third. Because if we do that, there's not a splitter over there. We have to take better advantage of these splitters right here. This should do it. Because now I can go like this. This will go this way. Wow, this could have just gone like this. That'll get that. And that. And then I can tell... Oops. Don't want to turn it on yet. I can tell this to go straight up, and we can work it into... You're going the wrong way. You're killing me. Up, down, back over. Wow, we are not doing good. I haven't solved this one a lot of times, so... Dupe. I could turn this one on multiple different ways. This has to go that way. There's literally no other way for that to go. This has to come here. It pretty much has to do this. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll go that way. There we go. All four lit up at the same time. No traps. Take the book. Not a single trap went off. We can talk to the guy. And we get a treasure chest. Inventory is full, really? I guess we'll throw away these 6 bloodstones to make room for stuff. Go along, hirelings. That's still not the right way. I thought we had to go this way. Apparently I was wrong. It's all just optional stuff on this side. Cave of Hungry Creatures sounds interesting. I'm pretty sure we can't go in the temple right away. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Snake, octopus. I bet you one of the crests was down there. But let's see if we find them over here. I think one's down there, one's up there. So I think we did not need to go down the other spot. But we got a treasure chest. The officers are way tougher. But they still are just point and shoot. Chest, huh? I think we get that after. That's the treasure chest for killing the priest. They're the shaman that's taking half of the tribe. Goodbye, shaman. It's a good thing I know which guys are good and which guys are bad. Otherwise, I could be getting, like, the exact opposite result I want. Door. Oop. Trap. Trap on the door? No, trap in the room. Lots of trap in the room. Oh. I don't have enough room to pick up the key, really? Go away, agates. There are control panels, but you'll note that they are on the far side of the traps. Run! You have to stay facing it. I'm used to just turning. Alright. Something turned off. I'm going to try not to step on any of these while we disable the other one. Alright. Alright. The key opened the chest. I'm going to pick up just the things I know will jam into my bag. Because I'm not going to throw stuff out of my bag every 5 seconds finding treasure chests. Alright. There is one of our crests we want. Senior Officer Kaj goes down. Shaman Escort goes down. Boom. Oh, we got a searchy notification. Gold key. God damn it, still can't carry anything. I don't need these 10 small candles. Pick up the gold key. And a little chest. Pick up the things I know I can pick up. Money and renown. Things that stack. Alright, we got one. I'm pretty sure we go up here and we get the other one. Oh, missed my door. This is a long quest. You might think like, oh, you got one. Now get the other one. Kill the shaman and you're done? No. There's another section of this quest. It is very long. Hi. You guys need to die. Oh, he called me weak. I resemble that remark. I got what? 10 strength? Strength of an average medieval person? There's an optional thing where you jump over there and you fight some stuff. And you get a chest. I'm not going to do it. It's just another fight. For treasure, I'm not going to pick up anyway. And what's in here? Is this what I want? Yep. Here's another force field protecting one of the runes. Yoink. And they believe there's a treasury right over here that we can loot. Yep. He can fit through the bars. So he'll open the door, we kill the guards, he takes some shinies, and we also get to take some shinies. Check it out. We hit the rune, opened another door. Moist pudding. Ah, a splitting ooze. This is going to take a little while. Ah, dessert's over. Pudding's all gone. Somebody with an AoE attack, please. Please finish these things off. I didn't want seconds, let alone thirds and fourths and fifths and sixths. But now we hit another rune and we're in the treasury. Ta-da! Still nothing really worth writing home about. This will open the front door just so we can escape a little easier. There you go, Bims. Alright, we got both of the crests, so let's go. Let's go finish section 2. Section 1 is basically just go talk to the queen. So you could say there's really only 2 sections. Still feels long when there's a lot. There's a lot of cave. I do like that there's stuff to do in the cave. So if you explore the whole cave, you find more explorers and more treasure and stuff. It's not just, here's 30 dead ends. And he's dead. And he has a velociraptor. There is a little rune hidden on the back side of here. My wisdom's too low to use it, but I bet you my cleric can. And that gives us a dimension door to go straight back. Straight back to the queen without having to walk. Chest is locked. I bet you there's a key hidden. Yep. Look at that. We find a locked chest. And silver key right there. Back up. Open chest. I could have also picked the lock, but I'm trying to show off how to do it if you don't have that ability. Alright. Dimension door takes us right back to the queen. Which begs the question, if he could teleport to the queen and just kill her at any time, why didn't he? Alright. So, the whole reason we are here in this quest is we are trying to get allies to help us take out... This is Western. They just literally just said to go to Eastern. We're here to get allies to stop the Sahagin. The Lizardfolk are now willing to help us. You know, besides the leftovers of those ones. We just have to find a door into east. There we go. Door to east. Now we're in the last section. Which still has randomly placed stuff. I'm even going to increase my movement speed again.
You spot the spear crest on the sloop to be a group of rebel officers, but the way is blocked by a magical.
So we want the spear crest. We have to fight these guys to get it. Stab, stab, stab. So, if you do the quests in order, you find out that it's not that the Lizardfolk are really attacking the town. It's not that there's ghosts. It's that the Sahagin are planning on destroying everything. So, you're trying to run around to all of the different tribes and be like, hey, it's in all of our best interests to work together and stop this stuff from happening. We killed the shaman, so the Lizardfolk, they're in. The Lizardfolk are already committed to joining us. But there's 3 other tribes that we can potentially get to help us. I thought this was... There we go. The prison... Nope. Just a back door into the same area. The next door is the prison, where you use that crest we just picked up. Stabbity stab. So, the Lizardfolk Rebellion has been put to rest. We now officially have ended the rebellion because now they have their chief of security back. So we're going to turn and we're going to go this way. We need to go talk to the other ambassadors. Oh, I don't think I've got the skills on this character to successfully convince everybody, but we're going to try. We're going to try to see how far we can get. One who talks first, the troglodyte ambassador. You know, hey, join my allowance. Find his necklace and they'll join. Cool. Bullywug ambassador. Hi, you should join us. We need to make a skill check, and I have never succeeded in this skill check. So I'm going to use my bard ability to boost my skills, and I'm looking at my character sheet like, did I do any of these? We've got no ranks in bluff or diplomacy. How about listen, haggle? Did I do haggle? No. How's my listen? Nope. We got just a flat 4s everywhere. These are not the skills I have, so we're just gonna click one. Fail. Success! Rolled a natural 20. There it is, natural 20. Nice. I've never got them before. How about you, sea elf? Alright, a duel. And by duel, I mean I will shoot you with my gun and you will give up. Alright. I'm actually going to get all 3. The bullywugs are always the problem. Because I don't have the skills usually. I don't have the right skill. I fail the roll over and over again and they leave. But today, we're going to get them all. And all we have to do is find that lost necklace to secure the last one. Oh, I've got a lot of people attacking me all at once. And the necklace is not in here. That's a dead end because we're not going back to the old area. I don't see anything in that door. I see a guy to kill. Nothing in that door. This is randomly placed. It's randomly placed within a certain radius. And it's not terribly hard to get. I'm going to tell them to rest because she's out of mana. I'm going to recast my speed buff. What we're looking for is the thief himself. We're looking for somebody who stands out as a thief and not, you know, a lizard. So we're going to go... We've gone basically the full circle except for the little prison right here. So I'm going to say they actually already caught the thief is my guess. But the Lizardfolk don't realize that the troglodytes want that necklace. So we're going to do a reverse jailbreak. Break in. I don't see anything in there. Oh, look. A random human. Hi. Did you steal a necklace? And then he immediately attacks me. Like, I would have just give me the necklace. But instead... Hi, are you going to be friendly or are you going to attack me? Yep, that's what I thought. I'm going to kill their... captive Sahagin. He started it. He did. He attacked me first. I wasn't aggressive first. I was opening his cell door. He could have just left. And he didn't. Still. Turn in the necklace, and we actually get all three. Glad to have you join us. Nice.
Alarm bells ring out from the Central Ocean Drive. The Lizardfolk tribe, weakened by the rebellion. They'll need your help.
So, and then the last bit of this quest is just another little ambush. This is like a sea gate or something. The Sahagin have forced their way in, and because you've killed half the Lizardfolk, you gotta help or the Lizardfolk are gonna get taken out and they can't help you after all. I'm just gonna kind of stand kind of back and just shoot my gun like I've been doing this whole time. Just waiting for the next wave to spawn. And I believe there's, like, the boss should be spawning soon. Soon? Raid Captain, I think that's the last one. Gates back up, we win, and here comes the Queen. Queen says, thank you. Here's some treasure. And interestingly, she is the one who sends you to go kill the crocodile that's basically their sacred cow. She says, thank you for helping us. We owe you a debt. However, you've also murdered half of our tribe, and our law says I have to kill you now. But I'm going to count your debt paid if you go kill that crocodile so we don't have to. In a wibbly wobbly, like, I will change your death sentence to do us a favor, and that is the favor that they already owed us. So we have to do them 2 favors. Either way, you know, whatever. Whatever. It's... The only thing I don't like about the story of this chain is that it's ridiculously easy to do the quests out of order. I should probably take this straight upgrade. Instead of plus 5 HP, it's plus 7 HP and protection from instant death effects. Straight upgrade. Straight upgrade. But yeah, it's so easy to do these quests out of order. And then, like, some of the stuff just doesn't make, like, sense if you're not... Like, you can go to the kill the crocodile quest first, and the guy outside says, hey, you're here to pay your debt to the tribe? Here you go. It's like, I don't owe you anything yet. I never, you know, you can argue you never owed them anything. We're going to go unload, because our inventory's full. So, repair, sell all the gems, and we're pretty much just going to dump everything unless I see something really jump out at me. No. Lots of no. Sell. Alright, lots of spaces left. We're gonna pick up our quest rewards while we're here, which is going to mostly be heroic deeds because I don't actually need any of this. Oh, she doesn't even give me anything yet. Cloak of Featherfall. Do we have Featherfall? I don't think we do. I think we just take the Cloak of Featherfall just so we have a Featherfall item in case we have to jump off of something. So I've locked it in my inventory to not accidentally sell. We have... Oh. Let's confirm. Let's confirm how many quests we have left after we get this. We'll talk to the guy with the saga. 8 out of 10 quests complete. 2 left. There's the one there's the one I left behind on purpose because I know it's the last quest. And there's the one that I remember being in town and I left it behind. And we have to walk out here again anyway. Like, and when I say in town, I mean literally... God damn it, was it right there? No, that's the inn we just left. I mean, it's literally like in town. I want to say it's like near the water, like it's we get on a dinghy to go to the quest. Let's horsify ourselves so we can explore faster. I'm pretty sure that it's like right in town. Like, not even this far out of town. Oh, maybe there's a dock down there. Did we go to that dock? Here we go. We just barely were out of the map's, like, fog of war range. Yeah. Undercover darkness. I remembered this one. So this is how we get rid of the smugglers. This is how we get the humans to join our alliance, basically, is we're going to get rid of the smugglers. And this is also how we start learning that the Sahagin are the ones causing problems. So, there's a couple of really neat ways to do this quest. So, we know the smugglers are waiting for a certain signal. We can... I accidentally hit enter when I went to grab my mouse. I'm just going to reset the quest so I can point at the things. Because I wanted to talk about that. I fat-fingered the button. So we're going to pop back out into Saltmarsh. Click on the quest again. Reset is right here. And now I click again. And right back in. It does not cost you anything to reset. It just resets the quest. You don't lose any XP or anything. So, options. Without screwing up this time. send them the signals they expect, and we pretend we're the people that they're expecting. We're going to talk our way on. Send them the wrong signal, and if they're confused, more of them will come up on deck to look at like they're sending the wrong signal, and we'll sneak in underneath. Or I think depending on, I think maybe it's one of your skills. I think there was also an option to, I think that is this option. Send them the wrong signal. You go around the other side. Basically, the wrong signal is a distraction. I think that's the smarter way to do it. More guy up on deck. Right, so then, port or starboard? Do you want them to see you coming or go around? Now, we've already sent the wrong signal, right? Let's go around the back. Into... Somebody left a window open. Sneaky, sneaky. So this is minimum guys down here, maximum up on deck is what we've done. So what we're looking for, find out who the buyers are, what's being smuggled, and then either capture or burn the ship. Ooh, a ham. Won't a ham. What we don't want is to sink the ship before we know what we're after. We need these crests, though. To open. I'm pretty sure the door is right there. So you can see, let's just jump down there. 4 crests to get into the treasure room. That's the end of the quest. Oh look, that guy's dead now. Dead. Dead. Another one over there, apparently. Dead. Do not. Oh, yeah. Funnel yourselves right there on a stairwell. Yeah. Just one at a time down the stairwell. Yes, please. Oh, there's 2. Yeah. Just run at me in a straight line. What could go wrong? Also, oh no. The ship won't actually catch on fire. Really? I have no idea which deck wizard is which. The real one is probably the one with the blur spell up, as opposed to not having blur up. Alright, so the whole reason I jumped down here was when I hit the Q button, I could see Crest of the Mace. I'll use my hatchet to cut this door down. Someday. Really? There. We have 2. That just blew that door open. What the hell? Foul Frithoff. Alright. The bosun. Alright.
You hear someone call out from beyond the wall.
Hello?
There is a secret door here with a secret prisoner. And since I can open lock,
The sea elf thanks you for rescuing him. He said,
he will run around and help us. I've never been able to free him before because I've never been on an open lock character. We're going to go down into the bilge because there's usually a crest down here. It's a good place to hide it.
see a family of ugly-looking rats in the piles of brick. Neither of you are willing to share.
Infected shiprat. So you stay over there. There's a chest. Nope. No, no crest. We do get a chest, though. Get a little more of that Saltmarsh hay. I still don't remember what that does. Alright, we gotta go up to the midship to find the other two crests. So up the stairs, but not all the way to the deck. Scanning for items using Q. Oops. Whatever. I can see the sockets that they're going to go in, which I'm going to put the two in that I have. Really? I've killed so many of you, and you're just like, I should probably just generally be in this guy's way. I will absolutely steal their ham. Apparently we're going all the way to the top of the deck. I didn't think that they really spawned up here that often. I usually just find them all down below. Oh, there's one right there. Yoink. Oh. Hello, Crest. So, because we made all the noise downstairs, the lizard man in the fez doesn't realize that we're not supposed to be here.
The Lizardfolk leader wants to know about the next shipment. That makes two of you.
I don't have any of these skills. Nice hat. It looks cute. Can I pet the dragon? No. Do you have a receipt? Alright, so he won't yell at us for looking at his shipping documents. Hardware. Not specific to anything. So we still haven't figured out what... Still haven't figured out what we're up to. I will, however, come up on deck and just kick everyone's ass.
More smugglers appear on this deck to repel the intruder.
Are you the captain or the... First mate's dead. Because I have ranged attacks, right? Go ahead. You wanna spawn and just get one shot? Go ahead. This boat's gonna be mine. It's gonna be nice and quiet. I claim this boat in the name of me. Really? Somebody's way back there trying to... Sure. We already been in there, so let's go back to the cargo. Ooh, captain's cabin. Let's take out the captain. Then the ship will really be ours. And it's probably a bonus chest. Captain, we have a problem? No shit. Shipping documents. Alright. Cargo is not for humans. To the poop deck. Where's my treasure for beating this guy up? Was it just to look at that one little document? Blah. I want treasure. Also, I want them to just say I own the boat now. Punikata's cabin. Is that the deck wizard that we already killed? Nothing in here. Whatever. We have all of the crests. So let's just back to the cargo hold, open up the crests, and that'll tell us exactly what they're smuggling, because I think it's in there. If you have the right skills, apparently you can lie your way into the cargo hold, which would be neat to try. If only I was like, I don't know, a bard. Weapons. Lots and lots of weapons. Surprise.
Isn't about ordinary smuggling. Someone is prepared
We out.
for war, and Saltmarsh does not see it coming.
Saltmarsh will not see the smugglers coming. So yeah, this is your first clue, like, oh no, the town's in danger. So you're exploring why the town's in danger, who is causing the danger, getting allies. Oh yeah, we don't get our quest reward until we're actually in the inn, because this one we technically got from in there. No, it says check marks right here. Weird. I think I do have to turn that one in the ship. So we're now going to go to the last quest, which is way over there. So we'll just way over there. If I... Oh, wait. Oops. We found one of the rare encounters. Where's my treasure chest? Ooh, an item. Loot all. What do we get? Salt Pearl Ring. Insightful Charisma. Sonic Lore. Resonance. Great if we were actually doing anything to do with sonic damage, which as a bard is not outrageous. And Insightful Charisma would give us, probably boost us up another one. Yeah, let's wear this. We're going to keep it anyway. And our rings are kind of balls. We're going to keep the Constitution one. Switch over to this. Yeah. It's not a huge difference, but we got an item. I'll take an item. It would be a way bigger deal if I was pure bard. 8% crit chance and like 43% damage to sonic spells. Yeah. That'd probably be really good. And so, Insightful Charisma. Normally only the highest of a certain bonus stack. So, if I had a +4 Charisma item and a +7 Charisma item, I only get +7. Only the highest one counts. Unless they tweak the name slightly. So, Insightful Charisma is not the same thing as regular Charisma. It will stack. And then there's Quality Charisma on top of that will stack. Now, each time you add a new word that stacks, the bonuses are half as big. So, if I had, at much higher level, if I had a +12 Charisma item... Oh, the Kelpie's back up. More treasure. If I had a +12 Charisma item, I would have a +6 Insightful Charisma item of the same level, and a +3 Quality Charisma. So it's not like they stack huge numbers anymore. That's actually... Man, it's too bad that our Paladin can't use this, because it gives a negative level to good characters. Unholy and bonus damage. Like, that's a cool sword that'll never ever see any use because our Paladin can't use it. Big sad. Passing by the sunken ship again. This over here, we're getting pretty close to the quest. This is also a long quest. I do not believe it is as long as the Lizardfolk quest. The Lizardfolk quest, there's a lot of, like, running around in very small corridors, having to go and do a lot of different things. This one's basically run through. So what was... Oh, here's my sea elf that I never got his items back for him. Need to assassinate the lady? Let's see. Distract the High Priestess. That will keep some of the enemies off me as I go to kill her. And then here's our Lizardfolk captain that we rescued from their prison. The Lizardfolk are generally going to help us. I don't know what the bullywugs do. I've never actually had them. So I'm kind of hoping that they come and do something neat. I can't move all of a sudden. Did we, yeah. I'm surprised this is the first time this has happened. That little yellow mark right here means we've lost our connection. Sometimes I can sit here for a moment and it'll kind of recover on its own. It's going red. So I'm just going to go ahead and close out the game and turn it back on. I'm surprised that we've got this far. You know, we're mopping up the last level 3 quests. And it's just now. That's our first crash. And it's not even like the program crashed. It's just that our connection to like the server, the internet part, gave out. Surprised it's the first time it's happened. Now the question is, am I going to be able to walk straight back in? Usually, turn off game, turn back on, you're right where you were. It cleans up, you know, whatever loose data was making the mistake. Just gotta wait for it to load. There it goes. Let's see where we pop in. Right back where we were. We have not even lost our hireling. I do need to resummon my little robo-dog. But there we go. Everything's right where we left it. Ooh, there's a trap here. Can I turn it off? Yes, I can. I think they may have forgotten to put this trap box on the wall. How do I open the door? Do I just literally pull the door? I just literally open the door. I don't know why they're color-coded, but I like it. Like, aesthetically, I like that the rooms have just, like, different color schemes. I don't know if they mean anything. I just kind of like the color. I like that there's just splashes of color, so not everything's just a sewer forever. Generally, I like the look of every single quest in this chain. Like, even when we're underground just doing underground, like, cavern stuff, like, there's the level artists, I guess. I feel like they did a good job here. Like, I enjoy looking at all of this stuff. And again, remember, I have done most of the quests, you know, 50 times over the years. But not Saltmarsh because it's too new. So there could just be... It could just be it's a bit new. It's fresh. I'm not bored of it yet. But I like it. I like the color. Games are a little too brown these days. We need more Need more cool colors and stuff. Just this blue just makes me happy to look at. I know it's not the most important thing, but you know. And I've been so distracted by the colors, I have forgotten to actually navigate. So what we're looking for. We need to kill the main guys. Obviously the High Priestess is at the very end with the Codex page. But there's another guy we kill as kind of a mini-boss. And he opens up the way to go further down. This place looks big. It's really not that big. Because most of these hallways don't have anything in them. Like, you're just... Like, it's a big palace with stuff in it, yeah. There's some optional stuff. There's some rooms that would have, like, a random optional mini-boss in them. There's little journal pages to collect that the slaves left behind. There's lots of reasons to explore. I used to farm this quest a little bit trying to get one of the items. I don't quite remember the exact path to skip all of the side paths and go straight for the bosses. I'm pretty sure that we're kind of getting close, though. But I remember this was not a long quest. Like, if you know where you're going and run straight through... Unlike the Lizardfolk lair quest, which is just long because you have to do so much stuff, this one's only long if you keep exploring down, like, the wrong ways. You make your way down, like, the right paths, you can just run straight to the end of this quest. It's not long. Are you what I've been looking for? Well, at least these slaves will give it a try. So we freed the slaves. So these are friendly now. And here we go. Free the slaves, go down a level. Now we're going to kill the Baron. Go down a level. Gotta flip some levers. Ooh, shaky. Water level rising? Why is the water level rising? So it turns out that the Sahagins' plan for taking over all of Saltmarsh is to straight up raise the water level. Which is a good plan. Because if you think about all the people that they've been messing with, right? They have been messing with the lizard folks, turning them against each other because they're amphibious. I don't think they really consider the bullywugs a threat because the bullywugs are generally cowardly. That's a lot of eggs. I don't think I've ever ran down here. I think I took a wrong turn and now I'm seeing stuff I've never seen before. Neat. I think the switch I wanted was in the, like, the room straight ahead. I've never gone down here. Neat stuff. I didn't know there was a hatchery down there. Anyway, let's grab those levers. Okay, we'll kill you on the way out. That's fine. Ooh, a puzzle. I remember this puzzle now that I'm looking at it. Leave the hirelings behind so they're not in the way of the puzzle. It looks symmetrical. It looks like you have to go... So there's only one possible way for that to go. So you have to kind of worm your way around. Has to go that way, has to go Oh, it doesn't have to go that way. You can go this way. There we go. Straight through. Say, and then up. Then down. Doop, doop, doop. There we go. Around, up, and up. One down. And then when we get close enough, this guy will actually let us kill him. Pretty sure we were supposed to run straight to that door. That's what's going to happen. Yep, you just see the lever through the door. Hey, we found something new. And I bet you there's a chance that there's a like optional like guardian of the eggs kind of guy who might have spawned down there. 3, really? I missed a different one? I'm going to say it's in that room, and I just wasn't paying attention because it's late and I'm tired. Because if you're watching any of my videos... Yeah, I didn't even open the door. I'm recording these very late at night so that the baby is not, like, interfering. So, yes. Things get a little loopy and sloppy the later we go on, and we are on quest number 10. Quest number 10 with no break. Trying to get these done all for one video. So there you go. Lever, lever, lever. We go forward. So floor number 1 was just literally run through the dungeon until you get to the prisoners. Open lever, go down. Floor number 2, 3 very close to each other levers. And this is going to be the Baron, I'm pretty sure. No? Still no Baron? Interesting. Do we just go straight down? I thought there was an item we had to grab here. Ooh, a trap? I want a trap. Bet you it's a pressure plate. I'm pretty sure that the Baron's in here. Item, lockbox. Definitely trapped. Yeah, it's just pressure plates. We can just ignore them. Locked? Well, unlock it. Anything good? Really? One item? Interesting. Usually there's a whole bunch of stuff in chests. So we just came in here. I'm still pretty sure I'm not misremembering that this is where the guy is. Is this him? Huh. I apparently am misremembering. Is it the middle? No, it's not the middle room. That's where we came in. Whatever. We're gonna go around the outside. What we're looking for, besides the Baroness, there's like the second in command is on this floor. We kill them and we grab some magical breathing apparatus, and we go down to the final floor and kill the last boss, Which apparently... This was just a cleric, and we gotta go around. See, this is the door. It's not gonna let me through. You'll need a way to explore underwater. I thought that was what we were standing next to. It's probably just down this hallway, though. I thought it was just right here. Or right down the other hallway. Okay, I can see one of our things we're after. Underwater breathing device. It's just sitting here. Really? Nobody else is still alive. Take. This has got to be the other named guy. There we go. I was just one section too low. So instead of us walking straight here, you walk around the corner here. Kill the guy, grab the thing. Do they have treasure? They do have treasure. We're gonna get the treasure. So like I said, this quest is not actually that long. You just run to the first level. Run to the slave spot, kill 2 guys, lever, down. Level 2. Lever, lever, puzzle. Walk around, kill guy, grab thing, go down. I don't think there's even anything to do on the last level. I think it's just like you go around a corner and there's the final boss. This is a big area. It's very colorful. It's very quick to speed run it if you're just getting the items. There's a lot to like. I like big levels that you can explore if you want to. And there's bonus stuff, but it's not required. I would... If I had to nitpick anything, I would like the named items to drop in any chest so that you have a reason to go and do all the other things instead of just trying to beeline it for the last chest. But that goes for every single pack. I think the named items should always spawn in any chest so that you are always encouraged to get as many chests as you can instead of just going for the end. I am reasonably certain. I have made a mistake. Sea lions hit hard. Well, I can't use those against us later. There's an arena right here. I've never seen any reason to come in here. Here's another champion. Just an optional thing. Which, again, I like optional things, but why can't I get named items from optional things? Like, why does it have to be the end chest? Why can't it just be all the chests? Make it more fun to do the optionals, because let's be honest, the little bit of XP that I get, here's my lockbox. The little bit of XP, that was 381 XP for doing that optional. Those don't add up to much of anything. So we started at the top. Is it the bottom? I think it's the bottom I'm trying to go to. So if I stop farting around, we can probably just take this one road all the way down, fight the boss. Let's see if that does it. Straight shot. And because I have a ranged weapon, we can just clear the warriors out of the way before they even know we're here. Gonna make sure I have enough bolts. Gonna make sure I have all of my toys up. gonna throw up acid and cold resistance because those seem like the kind of things she might throw at us. Oh, we're going to click my shield icon too. That way we're immune to magic missiles. And boss is right here. Hello.
High Priestess has just arrived at the fortress's main entrance.
And our friends should be distracting some of their guys.
Spot Oceanic swimming over.
Ah, the crawfish came to our aid.
Crippling the Sahuagin's leadership.
Alright, the Soggy leader is dead. Oh look, a mysterious page. Yoink.
Take the codex.
And a named item from the last one? Nope.
Deny the power of the codex page. The Sahuagin
We
are
out.
unable to invade Soggy and the surrounding coastal.
It's a good plan. Like, the Sahagins' plan makes sense. Raise the water level, all the humans have to leave or drown. You get to keep all the buildings, which probably won't hold up underwater, but they probably don't care. You get to claim the whole area for yourself. They're already messing with the Lizardfolk, and they don't really have to worry about pushing the bullywugs out. Pretty good plan. Just raise the water level of the whole marsh. Take it all. That's probably what they were using the codex page for. You know, if it does open up portals to other planes, they were probably trying to tap into the plane of water to just dump more water here. Could have worked. So here is my reward for the quest we just did. Here's the reward for the Lizardfolk. Or nothing. Because we've completed the 4 main quests, you give me a reward. Holy Rapier of Keen Edges. I think we're actually going to take that so that we have a weapon we can use on this, that I can use on this character while swashbuckling until I get my other ability. So you probably won't see that, but I'm glad to see that. Hooray! Done all 10 quests. If you do all 10 quests on normal, you get a normal reward. Do them all on hard, get a hard reward. I think you don't even have to do all of them on hard. I think it's like most of them, and then most of them on elite will get you an elite reward. It just makes you get more reward. I'm just going to claim the current one. So do I want 15 hay, 6,000 experience points, or a +1 listen tome? Well, listen's not exactly a skill I need, but I also really don't need XP on this character, and I don't know what the hay does. So I now have a +1 as I read my magic book. Just one of my skills is forevermore on this character. +1. And we were going to do all those quests anyway. That was just a freebie. Alright, now what the hell do you do with the hay? This is only going to take a second to Google, but just for the sake of completeness in the video. What is the hay for? It upgrade the level of the weapons. That's not very helpful. Oh, got it. Okay, so the items we get in Saltmarsh apparently only drop at level 3. Like, even if you're playing on the higher difficulty, they only drop at the level 3 version. You use the hay as a thing to turn into, now it's the level 20-something version. That's what the hay's for. Upgrading your item from regular to epic. So yeah, hay is fine to get. You're probably going to not want that many. So that was Saltmarsh. That is all the quests. That's the running around in the wilderness. If somebody really, really wants it, I can show you where all of the explorer points and the rares are, but they don't... They're not really that much experience for the amount of time they take to do. You can just do a quest like 3 times and you'll have more XP than you'd get for the whole explorer area. So I usually just only do the ones I get on the way. But overall, I really like Saltmarsh. I think in terms of endgame gear, people are not really using the Saltmarsh items. But they're not bad. They're perfectly serviceable items. They're way better than anything you find in the old school quests. These are good items. I like the quests. None of these quests... I don't dread doing any of these quests. The Lizardfolk one is a little bit long, but there's a lot of stuff to do in it. There's only a little bit of backtracking. It's just really long. But yeah, other than that one, I like all these quests. There's stuff to do. I like the items. I would get this pack. I do have this pack. I have the collector's edition of this pack. But this is one that I wouldn't feel bad buying at full price. It's not the top of the list of the go ahead and buy at full price, but don't feel bad buying this one at full price. And definitely get it if it's on sale. This is definitely get it on sale. Consider it on full price. That's my recommendation for this one. I like these quests. Plus, if you're like me and you've done all of the regular quests a lot of times, it's nice to have an alternate low-level thing to do. You can skip basically... You could potentially skip the harbor and everything else that's level 3 and just you'll catapult yourself to the next expansion just doing these quests and grabbing the... You grab that 6,000 gem for doing everything on normal, skip a lot of stuff, and just move on to the next major expansion without having to set foot in any of these random quests that I'm running around showing you because maybe you skipped them and you don't have to do them, but you still want to see them. So before I get off today, we're going to go ahead and do our daily silver roll. Let's see what we get here. 400 experience and a potion of grace, which I'm just going to drink to get it out of the inventory, and we're just going to chew on that rock. More interestingly, see what we get in the gold roll, because this is my account that has it. Skunked. You get to do that once a day for being a VIP, at least for another week or so. I don't know if it's going to continue into 2023, but roll it while you got it. Well, this has been Strategy and Snark playing the Saltmarsh expansion. Hope some part of this was helpful for you. I like this pack. Go ahead and get this pack. Next time, we do a very old pack. One that I have a much harder time recommending, although it has a lot of nostalgia. I still like the pack. But, so, next time, the last level 3 quests as we go and do Tangleroot Gorge. See you then.